So here we go, crayfish pasta. You need salt and pepper, nice tomato sugo, some olive oil, fresh basil, finely sliced leek, plenty of garlic of course, parmesan to finish the dish off, beautiful pasta, and of course, the cray. Look at the size of that. Woo, big cray. Righto, for the tomato sugo, first of all we're going to put some olive oil in. Don't be shy with the olive oil. You need a good splash of olive oil. In the end of the sugo, we want to have a little bit of oil splashing around the top. Okay, and then once that's nice and warm, I've only got it on low heat, and then we're going to put that in. These fish and pickles are awesome. Got these from Retrovision, one of our sponsors at the Busselton Jetty. So put that in there, then just let it slowly sweat off, okay? So don't brown it, you're just going to sweat it. So sweating is cooking without colour, all right? And then we're going to add the garlic, and then the basil, and then the sugo and salt and pepper. Okay, now the leeks are nice and soft. We add the garlic. We don't want to add the garlic in too soon, because if we add it too soon, it'll get a bit dark. And when garlic goes dark, it gets that bitter taste. None of us like that. So we're just going to stir that in like so. Just let that cook for a little bit. Oh, the smell. I use leek because it's a natural sweet vegetable to use. When you're doing your stocks or your soups through winter, I always love to use leek rather than onions. So that's what we do. Add that. We're going to add some basil, like a lot of basil. I love basil. So add that in there like so. And then the tomato sugo. Okay, so I've just smashed it up a bit as well. So that basil, when you give it a bit of a break up with that, nothing too heavy, just with the back of your spoon, it's just going to bring the oils out of the basil and get the flavour coming out. So just a little tappity tap, like that. And the sugo goes in. Pop all that in there. And then salt, pepper. Good dash of salt. I like a bit of pepper, but my wife doesn't, so I won't put too much in. If you want, you can add some chilli as well at this stage, but not necessarily. But if you like chilli, throw it in as well. Righto, and then we're just going to stir that in like so. Then we're just going to let it simmer at the back there for about a good solid 15 minutes, I reckon. You can even get a little bit more oil if you like. I like oil in the sugo. And that's our base tomato sauce ready to go for our crayfish dish. So the sugo's been ticking away at the back here, looking very, very nice. Pasta boiling flat out in the background here as well, so that's almost ready. When that's almost done, all we're going to do, nice warm pan, lovely olive oil again, like so. And then we've got our crayfish, which I've finely diced the crayfish up. So it's like the old crab tomato sugo dish that everyone used to do. So we're basically using crayfish instead of crab. Okay, so we're just going to pop that in like so. It'll get stuck to the bottom a little bit, that's okay. And just keep turning that over. Okay. We're just going to cook that slowly through. So we've got about medium heat. I've got this on number 7, so it goes up to number 9, so medium to high. Okay, so it's just a bit like cooking your mince beef bolognese, really, isn't it? So just popping it through there, like so. And as we've got a little bit of a sear happening on that, add a little bit more oil to it. Yes, I love my olive oil, yes I do, but I'm okay with that. Okay, I'm also going to season that. A little bit of salt. A little bit of ground pepper, fresh ground pepper, always the best one to have, like so. Okay, so we're just going to get a little sear like that. Now we've got it to about there, that's all I sort of want it to. You see it's starting, oh, it smells so nice. Okay, and then we're just going to add the tomato sugo. So just pop that like in so, like so. Dun, dun, dun. Just going to mix that up. So you just want sugo just to cover it, so every bite you have gets plenty of crayfish in it. Okay, so that's about 3/4 cooked. Just going to finish that off. Ooh, a couple little chunks of garlic in there, fresh basil, yum. Couple more minutes on that. Should be good to go. Righto, so the crayfish is basically cooked now, and we're just going to check the pasta. So there's lots of different ways. People throw it at the roof, whatever, best way. Perfect. Slightly al dente. Pasta goes in like so, and I just take it straight out of the water. Okay, so a lot of the Italians like to add a little bit of a splash of the pasta water in the sauce. So I'm just going to do that. So the water's going, I don't mind that water dripping off straight into the pasta dish, okay? So pop it in like so. Try and get it all out. Oops, there we go. Fishing for pasta. Okay, and then we just give it a little toss, like so. Yumbo humbo, look at that. How good. Okay. And that is ready to be dished up. Ooh, yeah. Righto, all you gotta do now is dish it up. Like so. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, be enough for lunches tomorrow as well. Yeehaw. Right, a little bit of sauce on top. Get that crayfish on top there. Like so. Now don't tell the Italians, they don't like parmesan on their seafood, but me, my family, yes please, and plenty of it. Don't muck around, look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yeah, Yeah, that's right, throw a bit on the bench, that's all right. Doesn't matter. And there you have it. Crayfish pasta tomato sugo. Enjoy.